Right, so the first thing we're going to do is put a fuel line onto here. I'll get it on. Okay. And then that's going to bend up, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to stick this in the end of here, like so. That's my fuel tank. And then I'm going to try and mount that on there as well, using this cable tie. I'm going to get the cable tie around the right way. Get that out of the way of the light. Okay, that up there. Get that there. Right, and then we can adjust that there. So that gives us a fairly straight run of fuel down in. No kink in the pipe. Then I've got to get a pipe on the bottom of here. So I need to find a length of little rubber hose. Let me go and have a look what I've got. Right, I've managed to find some pipe. So if we can push that onto there and bend that round. It wants to run directly up the side of there. Like so. Just thread that up a bit more. That's not bad. I think we can run with that. Right, so these are in, pipes on. Right, let me get some petrol into this syringe, then we can inject it into there and get it round and flow it. And then using my screwdriver, I don't want a bigger one. That's better. Then we can unlock the valve. We should be able to let the fuel flow. But we've got to make sure we get all the air bubbles out and we don't have any leaks. So, right, let me just get some petrol into here. Right, I'm full up with petrol, which I'm now going to inject into the petrol tank, if it'll go in. That seems to have stopped. Mind you, I'll get a bit more in. Right, that's got it all in. So I need a container to run some petrol into. Ugh, it's got a tap and die in it, that one. Let's move that over there. Oh yeah, I've got to get all the air bubbles out first, haven't I? Before I put that up there. Oh, well, let's just see what it does first of all. Let's put that up there. Like so. Right, let's open this tap. Let's see what happens. Comes. Oh, fuel bowls must be quite big. The syringe is completely empty. Let me just put some more in. Oh, this is going to be a bit awkward. Looks like it takes a lot of petrol. a lot of bubbles in here. Right, hold on. There's just bubbles everywhere. Right, we're going to have to run it in until we get a flow of petrol coming out, which we're not at the moment. We've just got air. Maybe that's not undone enough. Hold on. Right, that seems to have got a bit more out. That's half the battle when you're doing this, is getting rid of the air. Because if you don't get any correct measurement. Right, let's just try it again. Right, it looks like we're there. Let's shove this up here and do a measurement. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. That is spot on. Absolutely spot on. Oh, hang on, no. Where's the ruler? I did bring a ruler out with me. Oh, here it is. So that's probably 2 mil up there, but it says plus or minus 1. To be honest with you, that ain't bad. I'm going to go with that. Mind you, I'm measuring it from this side, aren't I? So that's probably 2 mil. I'd say that's probably alright, to be honest with you. We're only talking about 1 mil. Right, let me turn the fuel tap off. Or do I adjust it for 1 mil? Jesus, that's going to be such a finicky measurement. I think I'm going to leave it. Ah, now the big question now is, how do I drain? I'm going to have to drain all the fuel out of the here into here, because otherwise I can't then swap over to cook different carbs, can I? Hold on. Ugh. I think there's a hole in this container. Hang on. Oh, things are not going well. My hand's getting wet. There's definitely a hole in this container. Right, hang on, I'll have to come back. Right, I've got a container. Let's get draining. Yeah, fuel level's going down now. That's cool. Right, so what I've got to do now is effectively swap the carbs round, bring the other one to the front. If I can get this tube off, which I can, and this one off, which I can. Okay, so lift that out of the way. Oh, hang on. Better make sure I do the screw back up again. Okay. Swap them round. Get the bracket in. Whoa, why's that twisted right over? That's not right. isn't it? The other one, so how much of a pain was that? Right, let's get 100ml of the old amber nectarine, and we'll go from there. Right, we'll run a bit out in the tub. I've now lost all my screwdrivers because I was playing around trying to prop these damn carbs up. Right, got some movement there. Right, just turn that off a minute. Back over there. Problem is you've got to get all this blimmin' air out, otherwise you can't get a decent reading. Right, let's see if what we get now. Not easy measuring the fuel thing, is it? Right, we've got fuel coming out of there. Let's just shut that back up a minute. Jam the pipe back up the top here again. Let's see what we got. So we've got nowhere near because we've got a massive air bubble. Oh no, the carbs have moved. Oh, everything's fallen out. Hang on. So after just bathing myself in Morrison's finest E5, you can see the thing here. This one's pretty much spot on. So due to the slight angle with the carbs and things, my conclusion is neither of these need adjusting. They're good. So worthwhile doing, pain in the arse to do, but done. So we now know we've got the correct fuel level. So I just need to drain all this down again and we're good to go. So hope you enjoyed that video. Just shows you the trials and tribulations, and I've had to jam a pair of pliers under here to even try and get the carbs level. So yeah, it's the best I can do bench set.